हर श्रोताओं की पसंद शामिल गाना, शामिल गाना, शामिल गाना।
All right, all yours, Kripaji.
All right, thank you. Sorry for the technical glitch, audience. Namaskar, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, and a very good evening to you, all my dear friends. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 16 of Shaam Gaana. शाम है, जाम है, और ये समा, आप हैं, हम हैं, गीतों का कारवां, तारों का टिमटिमाना, फूलों की महक, औंधी सी हवा, पक्षियों की चहक। खूबसूरत है जिंदगी का ये सफर, भूल जाते हैं हम ये बात अक्सर। चलिए मिल के लुफ्त उठाए आज कुछ हंसी पल के, कुछ नगमे, कुछ दोस्त, जो मीठी यादें हो जाए कल के। Welcome again. We have three great singers with us to take us into different auras and genres of music. Priyanka ji, Hemant ji, or Animit ji. We will start our first round with Animit ji. Animit ji, namaskar. Please come online, say a few words about yourself as an introduction, and we will start with your first song.
Thank you, Priyanka ji, and thank you, Dr. Tushar Patel, for the invite, extending the invite, and to all those who are tuning in tonight. Thank you for that support. I'm looking forward to a fun night and to the two wonderful singers I'll be sharing the stage with. I started singing late in life, I'd say, like in my 20s. I wasn't one of those who grew up doing it, but sort of self-trained, worked with some other professionals, and then when I decided I wanted to take it to that direction, I took some sporadic training from different people. Over the last year and a half, I've started to come out with some of my own releases, and I hope to do some composition myself also. So I've released some songs in 3 languages. So with that said, look forward to starting off with a song from the 1967 film An Evening in Paris, which had a tremendous soundtrack. Every song in it's so beautiful. The great music composition work of Shankar Jaikishan, and this is the lyrics of Shailendra, one of my favorites, sung by Muhammad Rafi and Asha Bhosle together, which I'm of course doing a solo rendition too.
रात के हम सफर थके घर को चले, झूमती आ रही है सुबह प्यार की, देख कर सामने रूप की रोशनी फिर लुटी जा रही है सुबह प्यार की। सोने वालों को हंसकर जगाना भी है, रात के जागतों को सुलाना भी है, देती है जागने की सदा साथ ही, देती है जागने की सदा साथ ही, लोरिया गा रही है सुबह प्यार की। रात के हम सफर थके घर को चले झूमती आ रही ऐ सुबह प्यार की देख कर सामने रूप की रोशनी फिर लुटी जा रही है सुबह प्यार की रात ने प्यार के जाम भर कर दिए आंखों आंखों से जो मैंने तुमने पिए खुश तो अब तक जाके लौटे नहीं खुश तो अब तक जाके लौटे नहीं और क्या ला रही है सुबह प्यार की रात के हम सफर थके घर को चले झूमती आ रही है सुबह प्यार की देख कर सामने रूप की रोशनी फिर लुटी जा रही है सुबह प्यार की क्या क्या वादे हुए किसने खाई कसम इस नई राह पर हमने रखे कदम चुप सका प्यार कब हम छुपाए तो क्या चुप सका प्यार कब हम छुपाए तो क्या सब समझ पा रही है सुबह प्यार की रात के हम सफर थके घर को चले झूमती आ रही है सुबह प्यार की देख कर सामने रूप की रोशनी फिर लुटी प्यार की प्यार की प्यार की
Thank you. You're muted, Kripa.
Sorry, thank you. Very, very nice start to the evening. Animit ji, beautifully sung, beautiful song. Yes, the night is coming along, but I'm sure none of us are tired. We have a long night ahead, waiting to listen to all you beautiful singers with melodious voices and beautiful renditions, beautifully rendered by you. The original was sung, of course, by Rafi Sahab and Asha ji from the movie Evening in Paris, made in 1967. The music was given by Shankar Jaikishan. Lyrics were by Shailendra ji. Actors were the handsome Shami Kapoor and the beautiful Sharmila Tagore. Even after 50 years, this song sounds so fresh. These songs will remain evergreen for centuries to come. They say the chemistry between Shammi ji and Rafi Saab was unique. Shammi ji used to be present for all the recordings of his songs. And he would tell Rafi Sahab how he is going to perform the song in the movie, and then Rafi Sahab would modulate his voice accordingly. That was the chemistry. And we know that Rafi Sahab did this magic not only with Shami ji, but all the other actors, where he had to modulate the voice according to the sequence. Subha Pyar Ki, a phrase from this song, became the title of director Shakti Samanta's next film. Eventually, the title name was changed to Aradhana, and we are all well aware of the beautiful movie Aradhana, in which Sharmila Tagore had played a lead as well. And a little trivia, a little gossip trivia here is that Sharmila Tagore, the swimsuit that she wore in this movie, way ahead of her time and all the times then, became the talk even of the parliament. It became the talk of the time and the question in the parliament hour. And that's the magic that she did, and that's how ahead she was of times. But a beautiful movie in all, and all the songs of this movie were super duper hit. So beautiful song, beautiful start to the evening, and beautiful rendition. Animit ji, thank you so much. We'll move on to you, Priyanka ji. Please come forward. A few words, audience. We'll move.
Okay. Namaskar, everyone. I hope you can all hear me. Thank you, Tushar ji and Kripa ji, for the platform and for spreading the joy of music. It's a universal language and it's food for the soul. Animit ji, बहुत अच्छी शुरुआत शाम की, beautiful start. This song that I'll be singing is from the movie Saraswati Chandra. इसको लता जी और मुकेश जी दोनों ने अपनी आवाज़ में संवारा है और राग यामन पे बेस्ड है, जैसे कि बॉलीवुड के काफ़ी सारे राग हैं. So one of my favorite songs. The song to me personifies love. So I hope you enjoy it. चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन धीरे से तेरा ये मुस्काना चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन धीरे से तेरा ये मुस्काना मुझे दोष न देना जग वालों मुझे दोष न देना जग वालों हो जाए अगर दिल दीवाना चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन जैसे नील गगन पंछी की तरह खो जाऊं मैं सरहाना जो हो तेरी बाहों का अंगारों पे सो जाऊं मैं मेरा बैरागी मन डोल गया मेरा डोल गया देखी ज्यादा तेरी मस्ताना चंदन सा बदन चंचल चितवन तन भी सुंदर मन भी सुंदर तू सुंदरता की मूरत है किसी और को शायद कम होगी मुझे तेरी बहुत जरूरत है पहले भी बहुत दिल तरसा है पहले Kripaji, you're muted.
Sorry. We started with technical glitches and, we are having some problems. It's okay. Thank you so much. And beautifully rendered, Priyanka ji. बहुत ही सुकून से गाया, बहुत ही आराम से गाया. ये गाना है ही वैसे, to be sung with lot of thera, with lot of sukoon, and you did full justice to it. Picture का नाम था सरस्वती चंद्र, 1968. Singer, of course, Nightingale of India, Lata ji. बोल थे इंदिवर साहब के, संगीतकार थे कल्याण जी, आनंद जी, एंड द एक्टर्स वर द ब्यूटीफुल नूतन एंड मनीष. जैसे कि आपने कहा, राग यमन पे आधारित था ये गाना. द ब्यूटी ऑफ क्लासिकल म्यूजिक विथ तबला एंड सितार. Lata ji was a musician when it came to expressions. She would literally live the song. Kalyan ji Anand ji won the National Award for Best Music Director for this film. And the actress Nutan ji, with her beautiful eyes, both naughty and calm at the same time, depending on the situation, did wonders with her acting. The film itself was an adaptation of a Gujarati novel of the same title. It was dedicated to the writer of the novel, Govardhan Ram Tripathi. Thank you so much, Priyanka ji. Beautiful rendition again. We will move on to Hemant ji. Namaskar, Hemant ji. Please introduce yourself and then we'll move on to your first song.
Hi Tushar and hi Kripa. Thanks for having me on the show here today. I'm gonna sing the song from a movie Aista Aista.
कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता, कहीं ज़मीं तो कहीं आसमान नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता। जिसे भी देखिए वो अपने आप में गुम है, जिसे भी देखिए वो अपने आप में गुम है, जुबान मिली है मगर हम जुबान नहीं मिलता, जुबान मिली है मगर हम जुबान नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता। बुझा सका है भला कौन वक्त के शोले, बुझा सका है भला कौन वक्त के शोले, ये ऐसी जिसमें धुआं नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता। तेरे जहान में ऐसा नहीं कि प्यार न हो, तेरे जहान में ऐसा नहीं कि प्यार न हो, जहाँ उम्मीद हो इसकी वहाँ नहीं मिलता, जहाँ उम्मीद हो इसकी वहाँ नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहाँ नहीं मिलता, कहीं ज़मीं तो कहीं आसमां नहीं मिलता, कभी किसी को मुकम्मल जहां नहीं मिलता।
बहुत खूब हेमंत जी, फुल जस्टिस, ब्यूटीफुल 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 रेंडिशन, बहुत ही सुंदर गजल है और आपने उसी सुंदरता के साथ इस गजल को निभाया है। द मूवी एज यू सेड आहिस्ता आहिस्ता 1981, गायक थे भूपेंद्र सिंह, गजल किंग, वन ऑफ द गजल किंग्स, ब्यूटीफुली sung by him as well। बोल थे निदा फजली साहब के, म्यूजिक था खयाम साहब का, एक्टर्स वर शमी कपूर, नंदा, कुणाल कपूर एंड पद्मिनी कोल्हापुरे। भूपेंद्र जी की दिलकश आवाज ने इस गजल को और भी सुंदर बना दिया था। इन द 80s eras of disco music, this ghazal made its way in the mainstream। खूबसूरत गाने के बोल और उतनी ही सुंदर संगीत की रचना। This was apparently Padmini Kolhapure's first film in a lead role। She had worked as a child artist in many movies and played supporting roles prior to bagging this role as the female lead। This was also the first film of Shashi Kapoor's son, Kunal Kapoor, in a lead role। Again, a little gossip, little trivia. कभी कभी मजा आता है ये सब पढ़ने में और सुनाने में भी लोगों को। Apparently, Prince Charles had visited the studio in which this film was being shot, and when Padmini Kolhapure had found about it, she had broken through all the security cordon and gone and kissed him publicly. And this became the time of the all the medias and page 3 at that time. So it was all fun to read and find out, oh my God, at that time also we had crazy people who were crazy about, the kings and things that were happening. So that was a little trivia there. But thank you so much, Hemant ji. आपने बहुत ही खूबसूरत तरीके से निभाया. We'll move on to our second round. Nimit ji, if you're ready with your second and third song subsequently.
Sure, thank you. And wonderful listening to you both, Priyanka and Hemant. Very nicely done. From our Hemant here, now a segue. My next number is by the great Hemant Kumar. So very soulful number with a seductive touch. I'll leave the details to Kripa. I know she's very well researched and she'll tell you about it afterwards.
लहरों पे लहर उल्फत है जवां, रात टिमटिमाते हैं तू आजा आजा मचलती जा रही ये हवाएं आजा आजा लहरों पे लहर उल्फत है जवां रातों की सहर चली आओ यहाँ सुलगती चांदनी में थम रही है तुझ पे ये नजर कदम ये किस तरफ बढ़ते चले जाते हैं बेखबर जमाने को ये भूले हम चल दे साथ ये सफर लहरों पे लहर उल्फत है जवां रातों की सहर चली आओ यहाँ न जाने कौन सी राहें हमारा कौन सा है जहां सहारे किसे के हम ढूंढे हमारी मंजिल है कहाँ सदा दिल की मगर कहती है मेरी दुनिया है यहाँ लहरों पे लहर उल्फत है जवां रातों की सहर चली आओ यहाँ सितारे टिमटिमाते हैं तू आजा आजा मचलती जा रही ये हवाएं आजा आजा लहरों पे लहर उल्फत है जवां रातों की सहर चली आओ यहाँ
Very, very, very nicely sung, Animit ji. Beautiful song, and I really liked the selection of your this particular song. And I wanted to ask you how and why did you pick this song? Because it's not mainstream. Not many people have heard it, at least in the recent times and all. Popular in its own time, and I'm sure it's popular even now. But I'm a little curious to know why and how did you pick this song?
And exactly, it's not mainstream. It was a good opportunity to introduce this. Now, I try to include some Hemant songs in most of my programs, Hemant and Yeshudas, only because I've been told their vocal tenor matches closest for me. I've sung many of the other popular Hemant songs in various programs, Bekarar Karke Hame Yaad Kiya Dil Ne Ka Hai Apna Dil, many other songs. So this one, but I always had a special liking for this. And something about that guitar strum, and it is so similar to the guitar strum in my first song, Rati Ki Hum Safar, how it comes in. I was always caught by that, even the two completely different music directors. But yeah, I always loved the flow of this. There's a good story behind it about Nutan. It's a very seductive song, like how it comes out.
Agreed. Thank you for the information. Yeah, I was just a little curious and I loved it. Yes, the movie was Chabili, made in 1960. Singer Hemant Kumar, lyrics by S. Ratan, music by Snehal Bhatkar, and the actors were Nutan's sister Tanuja and K.C. Mehra. Sweet melodies of nostalgic era when the songs replete with honest melody were composed having excellent lyrics. There are some songs which are purely made just for Hemanta, the man with the baritone voice. As Animitji just said, some songs, whatever songs he mentioned about Hemanta, if you listen to them closely, they actually seem to have been made exclusively for Hemanta. And boy, he just does an excellent job at it. The female voice in this song is of Nutan, and she did a great job at it as well. And as Animitji said rightly, I do have information on this, and you'll be surprised. The lyricist, who is S. Ratan, actually stands for Ratnabai Shilotri, who was the maternal grandmother of Nutan. The producer and director was Nutan's mother, Shobna Samarth. And the sister, Danuja, played the role of Nutan's sister in this movie, and Nutan herself acted in the movie and also sang the female version of this song. So it's all in the family. Beautiful movie, beautifully sung, beautifully directed. The entire family of Nutan, her mother, her grandmother, everybody were talented. They all belonged to the film era and did and gave whatever they needed to the people of India. The tune itself was an adaptation of Dean Martin's The Man Who Plays the Mandolino in 1957. So thank you so much again, Animitji. We will move to your third song.
Sure thing. I think Priyanka started off a little trend with the Yaman Rag, so I'll try to jump on that ship and continue. This is the work of Ravindra Jain from the famous 1976 film Chitchor, sung by the great K.S. Yeshudas. जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, संकेत मिलन का भूल ना जाना, मेरा प्यार ना बिसराना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना। मैं पलकन डगर बुहारूंगा, तेरी राह निहारूंगा, मैं पलकन डगर बुहारूंगा, तेरी राह निहारूंगा, मेरी प्रीत का काजल तुम अपने नैनों में मले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना।
जहाँ पहली बार मिले थे हम, जिस जगह से संग चले थे हम, जहाँ पहली बार मिले थे हम, जिस जगह से संग चले थे हम, नदिया के किनारे आज उसी अमवा के तले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना। नी रेगा रेगा मा गा रे सा सा नी, पापा मा रेगा सा नी सा गा पा मा पा। नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, उन्हें देखे तारे खिलते हैं। नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, नित सांझ सवेरे मिलते हैं, उन्हें देखे तारे खिलते हैं। लेटे हैं विदा एक दूजे से, कहते हैं चले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना। संकेत मिलन का भूल ना जाना, मेरा प्यार ना बिसराना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना, जब दीप जले आना, जब शाम ढले आना।
Very, very, very nicely attempted, Animit ji. Beautiful song from the movie Chichor, made in 1976. Singer Yesudas ji, lyrics by Ravindra Jain ji, music also by Ravindra Jain ji, and the actors were Fine, Amol Palekar, and Zarina Wahab. Divine music and heavenly voice of Padma Vibhushan Yesudas ji. Again, as you rightly said, Animit ji, based on Rag Yemen. This film represented Yesudas ji's peak in Hindi films. He sang all the 4 songs in this film, all of which were super hits. He also won the National Award for a song in this film. Ravindra ji had once said that if he ever gets to see the world with his own eyes, the first person he prefers to see would be Dr. K.J. Yesudas, and rightly so. Basu Chatterjee had wanted to use his longtime associate, music director Salil Chowdhury, for this film. However, he had to use Ravindra ji for the film on the insistence of the director, Rajkumar Barjatya of Rajashri Productions. And I think he made a wise decision, because Ravindra ji beautifully composed the music and gave the right choice of the singer, that is Yesudas ji. So everything went well at the end. Thank you so much, Animit ji. We will move on to you, Priyanka ji, for your second and third songs.
Thank you, thank you. तो रागों का सिलसिला आगे बढ़ाते हुए, I'll leave the trivia to you, Kripa ji. You're amazing at it. बस इतना कहूँगी कि दिस इज़ अ सेमी क्लासिकल नंबर बेस्ड ऑन राग चारुकेशी. बयाना धरो ओ बलमा बयाना धरो ओ बलमा बयाना धरो ओ बलमा ना करो मुसिरार बयाना धरो ओ बलमा ढलेगी चुनरिया तन से ढलेगी चुनरिया तन से तन से तन से आ आ आ ढलेगी चुनरिया तन से हंसेगी रे चूड़िया छन से हंसेगी रे चूड़िया छन से हंसेगी रे चूड़िया मचेगी झनकार बयाना धरो ना धरो ना धरो ओ बलमा मोहे छोड़ो हाय सजना मोहे छोड़ो हाय मोहे छोड़ो 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 सजना मोहे छोड़ो हाय सजना दिया शीस उठाए सजना दिया शीस उठाए उठाए सजना दिया शीस उठाए सजना राह मोहे निहार बयाना धरो ना धरो ना धरो ओ बलमा मैं तो आप बहकी मैं तो आप बहकी आ आ आ मैं तो आप बहकी चलो जैसे महकी चलो जैसे महकी चलो जैसे महकी चमेलियों की डार बयाना धरो ओ बलमा ना करो मुसिरार बयाना धरो ना धरो ना धरो ओ बलमा
ब्यूटीफुल लाजवाब.
थैंक यू.
बहुत ही तो इतना सुंदर गाया आपने. अगर रियलिटी शो चलता ना, I would have been much music, which I don't, but if I would have been the judge, I would have said, मुखड़ा थोड़ा सा एक बार और गा देना बेटा. That beautifully you sang. Enjoyed it, thoroughly enjoyed it. फिल्म का नाम दस्तक, made in 1970. गायक थी लता जी. बोल थे मजरूह सुल्तानपुरी साहब के. म्यूजिक द ग्रेट मदन मोहन जी. Actors Sanjeev Kumar and Rehna Sultan. जैसे कि प्रियंका जी ने बताया, this was based on Rag Charukeshi, one of Lataji's masterpieces, which every aspiring female singer invariably sings in any competition. The beautiful sitar pieces in this song was played by Ustad Rais Khasa. Madan Mohan won the National Film Award for Best Music Direction for this film. Rehana Sultan won the National Film Award for Best Actress for this film. Satyajit Ray ji, who is an Oscar winner, we all know that, has said to have sent a congratulatory note to Rehana Sultana for her role, which she beautifully portrayed. And of course, Sanjeev Kumar won the National Award as actor for the same film. So all good things about this film and all good things about your singing as well, Priyanka ji. Thank you so much. We'll move on to your third song.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. तो अब मूड को थोड़ा सा लाइट करते हैं, बहुत सारा क्लासिकल हो गया. So the next song is a very popular number from the movie आंधी. गाने का नाम नहीं बताऊंगी, I'm sure आप लोग गेस कर लेंगे. तेरे बिना जिंदगी सी कोई Thank you. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful rendition by you. लाजवाब, बहुत खूब, very very nicely sung. फिल्म का नाम था आंधी, made in 1975. Singers Kishore Da and Lata Ji. Lyrics by Gulzar Sahab and music by none other than Pancham Da. The actors Sanjeev Kumar and Suchitra Sen. This is based on Rag Mishra Pahadi, of course in the voice of Swar Kokila Lata Ji. But when Kishore Da enters this song with the voice of Sanjeev Kumar and creates that pain, it is just outstanding. R.D. Burman Sahab had used the tune of this song earlier for the Bengali non-film song, which goes as Jete Jete Pathe Holo Deri, which he himself had sung. The songs of this movie are every music lover's delight, and we all know the songs of this movie. The song was filmed at the ruins of the Martan Sun Temple gardens near Anantnag. The actors par excellence, Sanjeev Kumarji and Suchitra Sen. This was actress Suchitra Sen's return to Hindi films after a long break, and apparently this was also her last Hindi film. She indeed was an actor par excellence, and so also Sanjeev Kumar. Thank you so much, Priyanka ji, for those renditions. Heman ji, we'll move on to your second and third song.
Unmute, please. Can you unmute?
Sorry, guys. ये चाँद सा रोशन चेहरा, जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा, ये झील सी नीली आंखें, कोई राज है इनमें गहरा। तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने तुम्हें बनाया। ये चाँद सा रोशन चेहरा, जुल्फों का रंग सुनहरा, ये झील सी नीली आंखें, कोई राज है इनमें गहरा। तारीफ करूं क्या उसकी जिसने
Very, very nice, Hemanji. Very, very, very nice. Beautiful song, beautiful choice of song, full of life, full of energy. भी झटका देते तो लगता कहीं लचक न जाए, and I don't know how Shami ji did it, but every movie he had those moments, and which I don't think anybody else can kind of emulate that. So beautiful, बहुत ही अच्छा निभाया, very beautiful rendition, हेमंत जी. फिल्म का नाम कश्मीर की कली, made in 1964. सिंगर ऑफ कोर्स रफी साहब, बोल थे एस.एच. बिहारी जी के, संगीतकार ओ.पी. नैयर साहब, एक्टर्स शम्मी कपूर जी एंड शर्मिला टैगोर जी. इस गाने में जैसे कि मैंने कहा, जितनी मस्ती है उतना ही संगीत से भरा हुआ है, उतना ही लय से भरा हुआ ये गाना है. पंडित शिव कुमार शर्मा जी प्लेड द संतूर इन दिस सॉन्ग. और ये जो एंड में जो तिहाई थी उसमें तारीफ करूं क्या, उसकी जो रिपीटिशन था, दैट वाज अपेरेंटली शम्मी कपूर जी सजेशन. इट वाज नॉट काइंड ऑफ एक्सेप्टेड बिफोर, बट ऑन हिज इंसिस्टेंस दे वेंट अहेड एंड केप्ट दैट, एंड आफ्टर द मूवी वाज रिलीज्ड, द सॉन्ग बिकम अ सुपर डुपर हिट. They all agreed that it was a good suggestion. Shami ji often got involved in the voice modulations, the music, because he understood music. The whole Kapoor Khandan, we all know, understood music really, really well. The film's premise was inspired by the Hollywood romantic comedy Come September. This was Sharmila Tagore's debut Hindi film, and she looked so beautiful in that. Thank you so much, Hemant ji. बढ़ते हैं आपके थर्ड गाने पे.
Thank you. The next one I got from Kishore Kumar. रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई. रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई. सुबह को जब हम नींद से जागे, आँख उन्हीं से चार हुई. रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई. चाहे कहो इसे मेरी मोहब्बत, चाहे हंसी में उड़ा दो. ये क्या हुआ मुझको खबर नहीं, हो सके तुम ही बता दो. चाहे कहो इसे मेरी मोहब्बत, चाहे हंसी में उड़ा दो. ये क्या हुआ मुझको खबर नहीं, हो सके तुम ही बता दो. हसीनों के माहज़बीनों के होते हैं रोज नजारे, और उन्हें देख के देखा है जब तुम्हें तुम लगे और भी प्यारे। बाहों में ले लूं ऐसी तमन्ना एक नई बार हुई, रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई। सुबह को जब हम नींद से जागे आँखों भी से चार हुई, रात कली एक ख्वाब में आई और गले का हार हुई।
Very, very nice, Hemant ji. Beautiful song and beautifully rendered by you. बहुत ही मीठा प्यारा रोमांटिक गाना है. It's a very and picturization भी काफी अच्छी है. Simple actress Archana, handsome Naveen Nishchal. Beautiful picturization, you know, simple lyrics and beautiful lyrics. So very, very nicely sung by you. Film का नाम था बूढ़ा मिल गया, made in 1971. Singer of course legendary किशोर दा. बोल थे मजरूह सुल्तानपुरी के and music पंचम दा. The actors were Naveen Nishchal and Archana. राग खमाज पे आधारित था यह गाना. Beautiful, soft, romantic melody by the legendary Pancham Da and the immortal Kishore Da. Beautiful song, beautiful movie, and beautifully rendered by you, Hemant ji. Thank you so much. Now we'll move on to our in-house Kalakar, Dr. Tushar Patel. He will give us a beautiful rendition of one of his songs. Dr. Tushar, all yours.
Thank you so much, Kripaji. Welcome back after a few weeks of break. And welcome to our new singers, Animit, Priyanka, and Hemant. What a wonderful evening, these songs of choice and rendering beautiful. Thank you so much, everyone, for becoming part. 116th episode, if we count the first 100 for the first segment. So let's start with my son.
आपसे हमको बिछड़े हुए, आपसे हमको बिछड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया, आपसे हमको बिछड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया। आपसे मिलके इन आँखों में कितने ख्वाब सजाए थे, जिस गुलशन में हमने मिलके गीत वफा के गाए थे, उस
गुलशन को उजड़े हुए, उस गुलशन को उजड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया। किस्मत हमको ले आई है गुलशन से वीराने में, आंसू भी नाकाम रहे हैं दिल की आग बुझाने में, इस वीराने में जलते हुए, इस वीराने में जलते हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया, आपसे हमको बिछड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, अपना मुकद्दर बिगड़े हुए, एक ज़माना बीत गया।
Thank you so much.
As usual, wonderfully sung, Tusharji. The amount of community work that you do, आपका गुलशन हमेशा आबाद रहे, आपका मुकद्दर हमेशा बुलंदी छुए, and all good things come to you for all the good things that you do for the community. Movie का नाम था विश्वास, made in 1969. Singers were Manhar Udas ji and Suman Kalyanpur ji, picturized on Jitendra and Aparna Sen. कहा जाता है कि and this is so quick, right? Tushar ji just sends me just to let you know so that I can pull a fast one on him. Just when the songs are going on and all the singers are singing, he'll send me an IM. Kripaji, I'm going to sing out to the second round and this is my song. And then I'm like, oh my God, when these people are singing, let me see who the singers are, what trivia I can collect and what else. That's the big speciality and present back to me by Tushar ji every single
Yes, absolutely.
So, all right. So, whatever little I could find out, apparently Manhar Udas ji was just a stand-in for the song. But when Mukesh Sahab heard the song in Manhar Udas ji's voice, he said, I do not need to sing this song. Manhar ji has sung it so beautifully. Let's just continue with his rendition. And that's how Manhar ji got to sing this song. And based on this song, got to sing many more songs. So thank you so much, Tushar ji, for that song. We move on to our last segment. Animit ji, if you're ready, we'll move on to your last song.
Okay, sorry. Thank you, and wonderful to listen to Dr. Patel also, as always. I will leave it to Kripaji to tell you the impressive set of cast in the music and film side for this upcoming song at the conclusion. But I will intro into this with a little narration that will tell you the story that this song circulates around. Please do pardon me, my spoken Hindi is a little weak, but I'll try my best. राह पे रहने वाला ये मुसाफिर गेरुलाल सफर करते करते एक बार दूर दराज के पहाड़ों में जाकर रुक गया। राह पे रहते हैं यादों पे बसर करते हैं खुश रहो अहल वतन ओ हम तो सफर करते हैं राह पे रहते हैं
यादों पे बसर करते हैं खुश रहो अहल वतन ओ हम तो सफर करते हैं हाँ जल गए जो धूप में तो साया हो गए जल गए जो धूप में तो साया हो गए आसमां का कोई कोना थोड़ा सो गए जो गुजर जाती है बस ओ उस पे गुजर करते हैं राह पे रहते हैं यादों पे बसर करते हैं खुश रहो अहल वतन ओ हम तो सफर करते हैं उड़ते पैरों के तले जब बहती है जमीन उड़ते पैरों के तले जब बहती है जमीन मुड़ के हमने कोई मंजिल देखी ही नहीं रात दिन राह पे हम ओ शाम सहर करते हैं राह पे रहते हैं यादों पे बसर करते हैं खुश रहो अहल वतन ओ हम तो सफर करते हैं ऐसे उजड़े आशिया में तिनके उड़ गए हो ऐसे उजड़े आशिया में तिनके उड़ गए बस्तियों तक आते आते रास्ते मुड़ गए हम तहर जाए जहाँ उसको शहर करते हैं राह पे रहते हैं यादों पे बसर करते हैं खुश रहो अहल वतन ओ हम तो सफर करते हैं
Nice job, Animit ji.
Thank you, Kripa. And thank you, Kripa ji, for all the wonderful stories related to this and a wonderful job tonight. It was very interesting to hear so much related to these wonderful songs. To Priyanka and Hemant for sharing the stage. And I enjoyed your selections. Look forward to hearing your final songs. And to everyone who tuned in, thank you. It means a lot. I will get to the comments later on, but it means a lot that you came out to support. Thank you again, Dr. Patel, for your hospitality with this.
Thank you so much. Wonderfully rendered, Animit ji, and very good attempt at spoken Hindi too. I was impressed. Very nice attempt. Film ka naam Namkeen, made in 1982. The singers were Kishore Da, lyrics by Gulzar Sahab, music by Pancham Da. Actors Sanjeev Kumar, Sharmila Tagore, Shabana Azmi, and Vaida Raman. Beautiful composition by Panchamda, the master of beats, the master of words, Gulzar Sahab, and the master of singing, Kishore Da. End result, a masterpiece. The most melodious song for a lone traveler in a pensive mood. I have to say this, Animitji, I'm very impressed with your song selection, the previous one and this one. Thoda hatke hai, a little different. I mean, all the song selections are great, but some of the songs we don't hear often. And when you hear them after a long time, you kind of flow with the song. So I really enjoyed the different selection of songs from you. R.D. Burman adapted the tune of the last line of the Antaras of the song Hum Dono Do Premi from the movie Ajnabi for the flute interlude in this song. This film was based on the Bengali short story Akal Basant by Samaresh Basu. Thank you so much, Animitji. Please hang on with us. We'll finish the rounds and come back for your final comments. Priyanka ji, ready for your last song?
Thank you. Thank you. So my last song is गीता दत्त जी की अदाओं और मस्तियों से भरा हुआ एक बहुत ही पुराना गाना है. I'll leave you, Kripa ji, to what you do best. I'll just do my singing.
बाबूजी धीरे चलना प्यार में जरा संभलना हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं इस राह में बाबूजी धीरे चलना प्यार में जरा संभलना हाँ बड़े धोखे हैं इस राह में बाबूजी धीरे चलना जैसे जाते हो सब कुछ लौटा
ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल। लेकिन आपने धोखा दे दिया। वी आर जस्ट हंग अप आवर बूट्स एंड आपने हमें फिर से डांसिंग शूज पहना दिए। So you're just like, okay, सुकून का है, it's coming to an end, and you're like, no, 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 here comes a dance number and beautifully rendered. So आपने मजबूर कर दिया कि हम वापस डांसिंग शूज पहन के स्टार्ट झूमने लगे और डांस करने लगे. But beautifully rendered by you. Thank you so much for that ending song. फिल्म का नाम आर पार, made in 1954, beautifully sung by गीता दत्त. बोल थे मजरूह सुल्तानपुरी साहब के, म्यूजिक था ओपी नैयर साहब का, एक्टर्स वर श्यामा एंड गुरुदत्त. But this particular song was picturized on Shakila, and she did full justice to the part in the song. This album was also a turning point in O.P. Nair Saab's career. And he did a great job. The English version of this song, Perhaps, was popularized by Doris Day. Thank you so much, Priyanka ji. Bane rahiye hamare saath for the final comments. We'll move on to Heman ji with the final song. Heman ji.
Sorry guys. मेरा चाँद मुझे आया है नजर, मेरा चाँद मुझे आया है नजर. ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर, ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर. छाया मेरी आँखों पर, छाया है नशा मेरी आँखों पर. ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर, ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर. मेरा चाँद मुझे आया है नजर. मेरे दिल में है अरमां कहीं कहीं, मेरी चाहत है अभी नहीं नहीं. मेरे दिल में है अरमां कहीं कहीं, मेरी चाहत है अभी नहीं नहीं. रह जाए न प्यासा प्यार मेरा, मेरी बाहों में भर दे यार मेरा. इतना सा करम तू कर मुझ पर, इतना सा करम तू कर मुझ पर. ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर, ऐ रात जरा थम थम के गुजर. मेरा चाँद मुझे आया है नजर.
बहुत खूब हेमंत जी। हम भी चाहते हैं कि रात थम थम के गुजरे, लेकिन हमारे हाथ में नहीं है, रात तो गुजरेगी ही। हम चाहते हैं चांद भी वहीं रहे, लेकिन चांद भी ढलेगा, सूरज भी आएगा। Time to say goodbye, not before giving the details of this song and taking the final comments from you wonderful singers. फिल्म का नाम था मिस्टर आशिक, which was later changed, I think, to ये है मुंबई मेरी जान, made in 1999. Singer, the heartthrob singer of the 90s, कुमार शानू. बोल थे इंदिवर साहब के, म्यूजिक था जतिन ललित का, एक्टर्स सैफ अली खान एंड ट्विंकल खन्ना. राग भाग्यश्री पर आधारित था यह गाना. Original voice, original instruments, real musicians, and pure music. That's all we can say about songs like this. Overall, a masterpiece of art. बहुत ही सुंदर तरह से आपने गाया हेमंत जी. This brings us to the end of the show. We would like to end with comments from Hemant ji. To start with you, any final comments for our audience जो हमारे साथ थे, जो आपके गाने सुन रहे थे?
Thank you very much for listening to us on this platform. And thank you, Tushar and Krupaji. You did an excellent job today. We have a wonderful time and hope we entertain our audience. And let's see what the comments comes down the road.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hemant ji. Priyanka ji, your final comments for our audience.
Absolutely. Before the audience, Tusharji, Kripaji, thank you so much. This is an amazing platform. It was a fantastic evening. Both Anumaji and Hemanji, आपके साथ platform share करके बहुत मजा आया. To the audience, thank you so much for listening and watching. I hope आपने हमको सुन के भी उतना enjoy किया जितना हमने गा के enjoy किया. And आशा करती हूँ ये platform ऐसे ही बना रहे और the joy of music keeps spreading to our lives every week. Thank you so much.
First of all, my daughter's watching in the other room and she thinks it's a video call, so I better say hi back to her. She'll get mad. Hi, Lily. I see you. You know, during the 2 years of the pandemic, we see many of these platforms come up, and crisis breeds innovation. And I think to organizers, especially like Dr. Patel, they've done a real community service, and it's going to continue to serve a big purpose because this platform allows so many of us to see people from far away. I don't know where the other two singers with me actually reside, but I've watched people from Texas on here, and so I'll see future episodes, and I appreciate many that tuned in from various places today. So thank you for doing that for this community service, and I had a wonderful time on this platform. Take care. All the best, everybody.
Dr. Tushar Patel.
Yes, thank you so much, all three singers. Wonderfully done this evening. Thank you for becoming part of Shaam Gaana on this Friday. Kripaji, welcome back, and thank you so much for yet another Friday evening hosting a wonderfully Shaam Gaana. Thank you so much. And just want to make one announcement. On July 15th, we are having a special episode on Rajesh Khanna ji on his 10th death anniversary on July 18th. The show will be on Friday, July the 15th. We'll have 5-6 different singers from across the US, and we'll make a nice 2 hours of special dedication to one and only superstar Rajesh Khanna. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening and weekend.
Good night. Salam.